until the Lord come, who both will bring to light the hidden things of darkness, and will make manifest the counsels of the heart, and then shall every man have praise of God. Yeah, yeah, all the veil will be lifted up, the eyes will be opened, and everybody will see the wizard that's behind the apparatus and all those secrets of Epstein and P Diddy and all those uh, people of great power that was down there on the island with him. Even though we do have what's it called, AI pictures of them, but we'll see real pictures of them with them. He is the one who will judge. If we sit in judgment on someone else, we are taking the Lord's place. This is why we need not react to insult or criticism by fighting back. God will judge us fairly, and He knows all the facts. Anyway, we probably know worse things about ourselves than does the person who is criticizing us. The hidden works of darkness are going to be brought out into the light in the presence of Jesus Christ. He will make manifest the counsels of the heart. This is why we should be very careful how we live today. When there is this remarkable statement, then shall every man have praise of God. I believe that he is going to find something for which he can praise every saint of God. In the book of Revelations, Christ has a word of commendation for each of the seven churches in Asia Minor, with the exception of Laodicea, which probably was not really his church anyway. He had words of commendation for the churches in spite of their faults, and I think he will be equally gracious to each individual saint. A dear lady in a church years ago always had something good to say about everybody, especially the preacher. One day they had a visiting preacher who delivered the most miserable sermon they had ever heard. The people wondered what in the world the dear little lady would say about such a sermon, and they gathered around as she went out. She smiled and shook hands with the preacher, and then she said, "Oh, Pastor, you had a wonderful text today. And my friend, I think our Lord is going to find something praiseworthy in each of you." The application is the title of this subsection. And now we're moving on to verse 6. And these things, brethren, I have in figure transferred to myself and to Apollos for your sakes, that ye might learn in us not to think of men above that which is written, that no one of you be puffed up for one against another. Remember that one of the problems in the Corinthian church was division. So now Paul says that he is using this as an illustration for them. Paul and Apollos were friends. They both uh, belonged to Christ, and Christ belonged to both of them. Both men were exercising your gifts. Verse 17, for who maketh thee to differ from another? And what hast thou that thou didst not receive? Now, if thou didst receive it, why dost thou glory, as if thou hadst not received it? Do you have a gift? You may have a very outstanding gift, but you have nothing to boast about because God gave it to you. You are not the originator of your gift. We ought to thank God for our